we had a lot of people here that were giving presentations about learning and the future of education. I think that's awesome. But we decided to take a little bit of a different track with this, and we went with the next generation of making. And so, as a developer, I've been able to use GitHub for a really long time, and there are a lot of awesome developers in here that know what GitHub is. For those that don't, it's just an online collaboration tool, social coding, if you will. Think development plus Facebook. It's awesome. But so I came here with the idea of what are other groups that could benefit from that kind of collaboration, and on top of that, what groups could benefit from Gigabit with that collaboration. And so lots of people, like lawyers, lawmakers, writers, have been using GitHub for a while because it's really good for text-based stuff. But like doctors might want to use that kind of collaboration for deciding how to, what will cure this patient. And then the thing that we decided to take on was how can musicians collaborate on the internet? And Gigabit will help with that. Will help with that. And so therefore I present Gigaphonic.
Gigaphonic, great word, and really simple, a simple way, it's a simple idea for a frustrating problem for a lot of musicians. We had MySpace, everybody remember MySpace, and remember its comeback. Anyway, Facebook kind of took over the social aspect of MySpace, and SoundCloud took over the music part, where we had a lot of collaborations with music. You can see, if you go to soundcloud.com, you can see lots of how artists are working right now and what they're really creating. Some of them are coming out with final products and projects and stuff like that, but a lot of times, they're uploading MP3s and whatnot. What we figured out how to do, and this is completely revolutionary for us, as musicians are concerned, is found a way to multi-track on SoundCloud, which is, you don't get that at all. It's a great collaborative tool. So we kind of have this little slogan of uncompressed multi-track mixing for premium SoundCloud users. It's a really, really great way to go to use a platform that is massive and already has a great user base. It's something that we can use.
The part that really drew me to this is that as a composer, it's sometimes hard to find musicians to play your music. You can go to like the local university, UMKC, KU, whatever, and you can talk to the professors there and be like, hey, I've got this piece, can you play it for me? And sometimes the response is like, sweet. Sometimes it's like, we haven't got time. So what this would do is this would help someone like me who writes music be able to say, hey, I need someone to play this drum part, I need someone to play this triangle part, and I need a flutist. And so what they can do is they can record based on a track that I may upload, like a beat or something, and it would help to produce a final product where I can hear my composition played from musicians without having to worry about whether or not I got buy-in from the local university.
Right, and they're larger. These are large format files. These are actual WAV files, not MP3s. So you can actually make usable product.
So what we've got here is just a kind of a prototype of what we're thinking and what we're building. And so this is a original version of a song that somebody's making, right? This is actually your music, right? Okay, so we've got up here we've got a guitar track, and then down here we've got Nathan actually singing on top of it. And so this is two different songs that we're uploading to SoundCloud, and we're playing them simultaneously in the browser so that you can hear the two different tracks together, mixed together, and mixed down as a single song. But so, Nathan, this vocal track isn't right, is it?
It's not. It's messed up. The syncing, there's a syncing problem, so we have to redo it. We have to redo the vocal track on it. So with the Gigabit, we can just open a new file, re-record, and place a new track on it pretty dang quickly. So now you see it's all loaded up, ready to go and play. And if it's a really great sound, you can say, let's master that sucker, let's mix it down and master it, and you've already made a track that's commercially ready. So as an artist like myself, a recording artist, we already have something that's made to go, ready to go.
And so the plan on top of this would be to add commenting and lots of collaborative tools, and maybe ultimately some tools for track shifting and changing levels on the song, on the tracks and stuff like that. So that it's really a tool that artists can use to compose music, ultimately to just end up with a song that they really like and share with the world. That's it.
All right. Very cool. Thank you.
So can you do this with people remotely that don't have access to a gig, or do you have to have a gig to be able to do it?
It would absolutely be possible to use this as somebody who doesn't have Gigabit, but the fact that what the aim is to do is to use uncompressed song tracks. That way you're not dealing with MP3 artifacting and just you have the pure raw sound, and then with those files they're enormous, they're large size files, so uploading them and sharing them takes a lot of time to either upload them or download them. And so using it over Gigabit would be the ultimate experience. But for some of you who you're composing with who doesn't have Gigabit, they can still use it. It would just be a much worse experience for them.
And are you guys thinking there's some educational play in here?
Well, for educational purposes, obviously, with now the great collaboration that you can have with SoundCloud, we not only have a really great social focus, but you can take this to a school and actually use this. You can use examples. We'll be able to take files from folks who are using Creative Commons and plug, and mash up a lot of different pieces. So kids can really find out what music is going on, how some music ties together. If a Baroque opera piece is going to tie together with Kanye West piece, it's the same beat. It's true, we can have the same key and the same beat, so we can match those up automatically, and it's on a really great platform.
Real quick, sorry, Google Fiber Cares team, can you go up? Go on.
On top of that, GitHub has this excellent feature which is called forking, which essentially means take this open source project and copy it entirely, and then I can add my own contributions to it and make it my own. And so at the same time, we've got this concept called remixing, which essentially is the same thing. Taking this song with all its tracks and copy it over to my profile so that I can add my own tracks to it or change out tracks or whatever.
Awesome. Any other questions? All right. Very cool, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.